Welcome back to Laura's Design Studio. I just got Amazon delivery. Some of this stuff will be through the Vine program, the other ones will be stuff that I bought, and I'll show you which is which. One of the things you won't see and probably don't care to see, you know, I ordered the cat's litter that I left in the laundry room. Because, yeah, nobody needs to see that. So here's the first thing. These came through the Vine program, and they're fasteners to make like brooches or pins. So you get the pin back and then you get the flat back. So make pins, that one's good. I think this also came through the Vine program, and I believe it feels like it's a jewelry rack. Yeah, it looks like it. And I got this for shows. I always have a bunch of things like this to hang stuff on. So yeah, this one is wood, and then these stand up on top of here and screw in, and it's just a little jewelry rack. So that will be for shows. I do have one coming up September 13th, and it is called the Queer and Cozy Market. So it's right here in Austin. It's on the other side of town, but Loctite super glue. Always use that. I bought that one, of course. You guys know I use super glue to hold down my stuff if I'm pouring resin around it. That way it doesn't move. Okay, this one has a bunch of different stuff in it. Let's see. Oh, this is Vine program. Yeah, all of these are Vine program. This is an earring, a Gothic earring and necklace set. More than anything, I got it to make a mold. I want to make a mold out of these. So when I'm looking through stuff on Vine, I'm always looking for either products to go in resin or stuff to make molds with. Same thing with this one. They call these bag clips, and what they do, I just recently saw this, so I wanted them to see how they were made and what parts I would need. But they, like on your tote bag, if you're going to the beach or something, you can put your hat, it's like a hat clip, so that your hat is hanging off of your bag. So it's just one of these, and then I was going to make a mold out of the turtle also. So, and these are the same thing, just starfish, and same thing, I'm going to make a mold out of that starfish also. Oh, these are bats. You know, if it's Gothic, and this is like my season now where I can pick out stuff. Believe me, our entire house is Gothic because David also is very Gothic, and he's his mother's child. So we have skulls and everything all over our house. But these are bats that you can decorate with. They can also be in Gothic projects. So I got those. And then this also came, this whole bag came through the Vine program. This one is a little floral mold. That's a bunch of roses, a single rose. I always pick these up. They're good for extras. If you guys didn't see my post today, I poured my first 30 ounces of my table. So I'm using the Craftor deep pour, not because I need it, because I am pouring this in layers. But I have a ton of deep pour, so I was going to use up use a lot of my deep pour. If I had a bunch of extra 1-to-1, I would have done it in that. Oh, that's what this is. Okay. This came through the Vine program also. David's getting a dog and she's going to be spayed, so instead of those cones, it's a soft collar. So he was supposed to get her on Thursday actually. He was supposed to get her on Thursday, but the pound called and she had an upper respiratory infection, so they had to get her on antibiotics, and that means she couldn't go in for her spay surgery. So they have her on antibiotics, and hopefully she'll be okay as of this week, and they'll be able to get her spayed, and then David can go get her and bring her home. She's a pit. That's his favorite. And every pit he's had they're super sweet. Unfortunately, they get a bad rap because they were used for fighting so much. Of course, I got Craftor. That's what this big box is that you can't see. Craftor. And this is this the whole gallon? I think this is or is this the 60? No, this is the 1 gallon total. And then I have a 2 gallon coming. I go through a lot of resin. And I was about out. No, I was out, except for I do have a little bit of black. So, while you're here, I guess I gotta find places for all this stuff now. We might as well, when I was reviewing the little Resiners mixer here, I did a pour. So we can unmold those. I love this little mixer. I didn't use it today because, well, I mixed up 30 ounces. Come on. As soon as this cup is broken into where it goes on in one shot. But it's just because it's so soft silicone. Come on. Probably go on better if I set my hands are not working. But you guys know. The little Resiners mixer. I didn't use it today because I mixed up 30 ounces, but I mixed it by hand because it's tabletop. It's so easy to mix. This was my new mold, the dragon head. There he is. I love him. I got him to go on the top of boxes and stuff. No bubbles. He looks good. This is the cobalt blue. It's this one right here. And I just did one color. mermaid tail. This mold is from Resin Molds Express for this month. Of course, we have unicorn, and then the other unicorn. If you like big earrings like this, you could make earrings out of them. I think these are little clams. That's what I think they are. That's what I've been calling them. We have the rainbow with clouds. The shooting star. The bottle. And the seahorse. That's a great little mold. I really like that mold. But okay, guys, that's what I have for you. I have another batch of stuff for tomorrow. Like I said, I am getting another 2-gallon kit from Craftor. But I will be, I don't have a camera set up at my other table, and that is where I'm doing my table. It is a 19 by 11, and it's 2 inches deep. Like I said, I'm pouring it in layers because I have a very specific plan for this table. No, I'm not going to tell you what it is. No. You'll have to wait and see. So what I'm doing is, like this morning, I poured 30 ounces. I just took my phone over there and did a short video telling you what I did in that layer. And it looks like, I think I'm gonna get, it's either gonna be 3 or 4 layers. I'm not sure. Depends on the second layer, because it might have to be I might have to do in 2 pours and then another one on top. I'm not sure. When I get there, I'll let you guys know. But as of right now, I'm thinking 3 layers. And the first layer went down today. It is deep pour, so it's got plenty of time to degas and all that stuff. And, you know, it'll probably take a couple days to set up to the point where I can pour the next layer. But we'll see. I'm hoping that the table is done sometime this week. We'll see. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.